Have you ever been through a 6-day count? Have you even heard of a 6-day count? Hi, I'm Barbara Stickler, the president of NELC Branch 1100. A 6-day count are the procedures in the handbooks that management is to use when they want to count and adjust routes. We haven't had a lot of 6-day counts over the last several years because the union and management had agreed to do a joint process on how to adjust routes. But management did some 6-day counts in April and May, and I understand they have a full count schedule planned for the fall. So understand that when management voluntarily does route counts, they're looking to take assignments away, not to give you credit for every minute that it's taking you to do your route. A 6-day count is exactly what it sounds like. The mail is counted, every piece, for 6 days in a row. 5 days by a letter carrier and 1 day by the route examiner, who will then follow the carrier on the street. When management goes to evaluate and adjust the route, they have 2 choices for the office time and 2 for the street time. The office time could either be the week of count and inspection, excluding your replacement time, but including auxiliary assistance, or it's standard office time. And standard office time is calculated by giving you 1 minute for every 18 letters you cased, 1 minute for every flat you cased, and 1 minute for every 70 pieces of mail you need to pull down from the case. They'll then add in fixed office time, which is the vehicle check, getting your accountables, pulling your hamper over, and the office break if you take one in the office. For the street time, management may choose between the week of count and inspection, again excluding your replacement but including auxiliary assistance, or they can use an 8-week average of your performance. 7 of those weeks are from the months prior to the inspection. Those months exclude June, July, August, and December. The 8th week is always the week immediately following the route count. So today's performance could affect your next route count. So let's get back to basics. Don't work off the clock. You hurt yourself and your coworkers when you do that. I've seen carriers that are pulling their scanners and their keys before clocking in. And while that's not a lot of time, if 50 or 60 carriers are doing that, it could save a little office time. Or there's a carrier on the back dock that's putting all the DPS mail in order because it doesn't come from the plant that way. Hunting for your DPS mail in the APCs is part of your office time. You should get credit for that. And unfortunately, I've seen offices where letter carriers cased all their mail up before they clock in. The manager sitting 5 feet away didn't notice a thing. Why would he? It helped him. But you're entitled to get paid for every minute that you work. And when you work off the clock, you make your route look shorter than it really is. And when they adjust the assignment, they're going to give you more territory. They're not going to give you credit for everything you've done for them for the last year. They're going to go by the numbers and add on to your route, which means they're more than likely abolishing another route. And that senior CCA that's waiting to get converted will no longer have a route to get converted to. So stop working off the clock. In the office, make sure you're doing your markups, putting those little forward slips actually on the pink cards so your route is organized. Do your dog warning cards and your special notice cards. I know dog alerts are now in the scanner, but those batteries die. So having your card cased up could save you from an injury. You need to fill out Form 3996 if you need auxiliary assistance, and Form 1571 if management's authorizing you to leave mail behind. And I strongly suggest you get and keep copies of both those forms. On the street, you need to work safely and take care of our customers. Safety is more than driving with your door closed and your seatbelt on. Safety involves finding a legal place to park, even if that means you have to walk a block to get back and make the delivery. Safety means when the mail is heavy, you split the swing so that you don't injure your shoulder or back. Safety means that you understand you have the right to not carry any flats on your forearm, but they can all be in the satchel. It's another way that you limit the weight that you're carrying. At a mounted delivery, you're supposed to actually put your vehicle in neutral or set the handbrake at every mailbox, so that if your foot accidentally slips off the brake, your truck won't run away. Customer service? That's simple. If the package doesn't fit in the mailbox, you walk it to the door and knock and scan the package at the door. We need to scan at the point of delivery because our customers get notified when we've made the scan, and they're going to go out and look for their package. And if you scanned early, they're going to be frustrated. And when you're fingering mail to sort it for the delivery, look at the names. When I hired in 30 years ago, that's how I was taught. Yes, you got to make sure you're on the right street and you have the right address. But if I have 5 pieces of mail for the Smith family and 1 for the Jones family, more than likely the DPS machine made a mistake. Or maybe I did. But by reading the names, you cut down on missed deliveries, which gives our customers confidence in our service. So work every day as if you're being counted and followed, because today's performance could be part of the future adjustment and evaluation.